Why, hello everyone. Welcome to my 4K sample series. This is a series I started to showcase various different 4K and or HDR games for either the PlayStation 4 Pro or the Xbox One X. Today, I'm doing Control on the Xbox One X. This is a game that's technically running at only 1440p, but I'm still going to call it a 4K sample video, because 1440p sample sounds dumb. It is not HDR, but it does run at 30 FPS. I'm going to hit A to get started. What I'm actually doing here is I'm going to be showcasing some, let's say, post-credits content. This is a sort of a Metroidvania style game, and after you finish the campaign, you are put back into this world that you're in to basically finish up some side mission stuff that is not the main missions. So I don't expect there to be any spoilers here, any story-based spoilers anyway, but you'll definitely see some abilities and such. Here I am. Here's Jessie. She is the director of this facility, the Federal Bureau of Control. And this is a pretty good looking game. It uses, I imagine, similar tech to Quantum Break, Remedy's last game. Remedy, the developers of Max Payne and Alan Wake, as well, is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, developers.
No problem. It's a huge victory. Huge.
There might be some incidental story spoilage as NPCs talk about the events, but for the most part, I don't think there should be any problems. Yeah, we are in this building right here. I'm just gonna show this game off. This game is not like, this game is not as technically impressive visually as like Gears of War 5 or Gears 5 is, but still, it is definitely a looker, and it has a lot of technical merits in its own right. But the lower resolution combined with the temporal anti-aliasing and the reconstruction techniques gives the game sort of a softer look than you would typically see out of games I showcase with these 4K sample videos of mine. Alright? We are going to go to a different floor. How about we go to the research sector? Hope to showcase some combat. Hope to showcase some interesting visuals. I just want to showcase this game, that's all. I probably should have had this uploaded already. Probably the week I got it, really, but I never found a good way of doing that while still maintaining my daily long play stream. I'm not sure about this game's ability to start a separate save file. So, instead I waited. Probably should have done this.
Talk to the plants.
Yeah.
Small talk was never really my strong suit.
Jessie likes to talk to herself.
Small talk was never really my strong suit. At least they can't talk back.
You have the ever-present voices. Hopefully we'll see some combat here soon. Bottom line is, yeah, I should have had videos of this uploaded already, but I was in a rush to complete this game ahead of Gears 5's release, and I got some footage of that uploaded to the internet instead. Alright. Cutaway of a brain. There we go. Oops, wrong, Alright. As you can see, this is very much a third-person shooter. See that red orb right there? That's actually called healing the enemies. Take that out. You do take damage, but you don't have automatically recharging health. Instead, you collect these little blue dots left behind by enemies. That refills your health meter. This game has got some pretty impressive particle work. Should quickly note that's an ability I'm not familiar with. Sort of a blast type thing. Should quickly note that you only have one gun in this game. And it's a gun that transforms into various different forms to perform functions. Like this here is a shotgun. And your ammo recharges. And this is sort of a charge shot. Put it in. It's technically called the Pierce because there's another gun that's called Charge. We're going to hit start. Get back here. Show you the other guns here. This is the grip is the starting gun. And it's basically a pistol. You can see the gun is sort of moving on its own. I remember early footage of this game came out last year describing it as almost being alive, which is probably what is actually the case. This is a very weird game. Let's get that out of the way right out off the bat.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
Alright. As you can see, we've got a whole bunch of retro tech in here. Part of the story is that nothing beyond a certain point will actually work here. In fact, modern tech tends to explode. So you got these old, very old looking 80s computers with 2 monitors on them for some reason. Yeah. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to complete this mission. We'll see. So, just sort of finding my bearings here. Okay. Is there a particular shape that's supposed to be in? Yes, we look for clues in the environment. while we observed a whole lot of detail, like that coffee maker. No help there. Maybe there's something elsewhere. I'm guessing this is a switch to unlock that door, but I don't know for sure. Keep your distance from the glass. That guy's not paying attention to that warning. Not at all. Rorschach test papers there. What we got here? Sort of a, not quite a loot box, but contains materials, typically, or currency, or both. Now, I have applied the most recent patch to this game, so there should be fewer performance-related issues. Am I supposed to get this to look like the lock? No, probably not. Oh well. Let's head back out. Well, yeah, this game is pretty much a Metroidvania style game. A 3D one, anyway. Take that thing out first. Oops. As you can see, there's a lot of destructibility in the environment. Okay. The inverted pyramid. Look at that. How the wood shatters like that. Pretty good looking, if you ask me. I'm not sure if I've ever actually been in this room. It doesn't look familiar. Oh wait, yeah, I know. Now I know what this is. I totally was in this room. In fact, there's a thing that I have trapped in there that I don't want to get out. So, how about if we just stop fooling around here? Now this guy. Yep. Dr. Casper Darling. Just in case you're wondering who that actor is, that is the same actor who portrayed Alan Wake in the Alan Wake games. Give you some more idea of the environments of this game. Yeah. He's not having a good day. Yeah, I believe this will lead back out to that lobby area we were in. I would like to showcase more of this game than what I'm doing at the moment, but I'm not sure if I want to do that as a continuation of this, or maybe I should go back and show the beginning of the game to get a little more, perhaps a little more useful footage. I haven't decided yet. I think I got about 10 minutes or so to actually make that decision. Let's see here. Let's go to containment. This is one really neat area I'd like to showcase. If I can remember where it is, that is. There actually is a fast travel system in this game. It does get a little framey at times. Fair warning. Especially when you exit an area like that. And I guess that's just going to keep showing that logo, isn't it? If I can get to a fast travel point, I should be able to find it. This is a shelter. I guess it's designed for in case of emergencies, people can hide in here. It's got a shiny metal sink and toilet. Again, lots of detail in this in these environments, which is the kind of thing I appreciate. These guys are a pain. even if it doesn't necessarily look like it. Alright. This is sort of the area. And this is where we want to go, the Ashtray Maze. Now, I don't know if it's going to have the same effect here. Well, there is a nice song done by Poets of the Fall that plays in this area when you play the main story of the game. Poets of the Fall being the band that did work for some of Remedy's previous games, notably Max Payne 2 and Alan Wake. Ah. That's why she has to put on the headphones in order to get through here. Nope, it didn't do it. I'm sorry, folks, but it did not play the music. Where am I? Yeah, it just warped me all the way to the end. If I can find some way to trigger that mission, that's definitely something I want to show. Got some red sand here, at least I think it's sand. Can't actually remember though.
Back in Ordinary, I burned all the slides except the one that led to Hedron. Trench used one of the burned ones to open a door to the hiss. Did Darling hide the Hedron slide? Did Trench destroy it?
Lots of questions. I don't know the answers to any of them. That's one thing about the story of this game.
Here only now, after it spent years locked in a cage. Why not before? Because it didn't want me to find it. It didn't bring me here to free it. It brought me here to fight the hiss.
The hiss are the enemies, or a force that's controlling the enemies that you fight in this game. Alright, let's fast travel to a more interesting spot then. Control area. Maintenance. So yeah, I think I'm gonna look up how to like start a separate save file. And if I can do that, then I will showcase some footage from the beginning of the game. And hopefully that will be more worthwhile than what you're seeing here. But hopefully this video is providing something worthwhile anyway. It's been said that the map in this game is not especially useful, but it's not entirely useless. Though the correct way of going through this game is to just follow the signs in the environment, like you would if this were real life. Kinda. Over here. In fact, we just passed by such a sign. Look at that. Janitor's office. I wonder if Ati is here. Let's go find out. Or we could do some more combat, I guess. That's always fun. Yes, headshots do more damage. It's not necessarily obvious in this game, but it is true. Alright, that took them out pretty quick, although they were pretty low-level enemies.
Ati's still gone. I get the feeling he had more of an agenda than he let on. Did he already get what he was here for?
Jessie's ever-present internal monologue of herself. Or is she actually talking to someone else? There's a deadly premonition thing going on here. Is she talking to her equivalent of Zack? What's really going on inside that head of hers? I love looking inside these vending machines because you got government-approved snacks like pistachios, pretzels, crackers, and protein bars, potato chips. Yeah, sorry about this one, folks. I was hoping this would be a little more action-packed, but hopefully you got some idea about how good looking of a game this can be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this video in a moment here, and I'm going to take a look at to see if I can start a separate save file, because I don't want to override this one. And if I can start a separate save file without overriding this one, I will record some footage from the beginning of the game. But if I don't, I'll say thank you so much for watching. Just as a quick reminder, I like to do one of these types of videos every week, typically on Fridays. I do a daily long play stream from every day, just about, from Sunday through Thursday at 11 a.m. I do a retro stream on Monday nights at 8 p.m. and a modern stream on Wednesday nights at 11 p.m. Those are all Eastern Standard Times. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And hopefully I'll be able to upload some more footage of Control. And until then, take it easy.